Welcome to Apex Legends, the most dynamic, fast-paced, exciting battle royale out there.
The battle begins.
Now, some of you might be asking, what is an Apex Legends? Or even, what is a battle royale? But don't worry, there are no dumb questions. This is a safe place. You know, it's probably the only safe place in the whole game, because everywhere else, someone is trying to kill you. Surprise! Alright, before you go streaking through the sky, assaulting supply ships and tap strafing your blobbity-blobbity storm point, whatever.
Hey bro, I'm on my way.
Let's cover the basics so you can have the most fun possible as fast as possible. And first up, the game. The main mode is Battle Royale Trios. It's the game that started it all. 20 squads of 3 players drop into a map. The longer you last, the smaller the map gets, thanks to a shrinking ring. Now the winner is the last squad standing.
If we were on the same team, you would be happy about this.
You'll start the match on a dropship. You decide when to drop and where to land, but pro tip, the edges of the map are a bit calmer. Perfect for a new kid on the block, such as yourself. No offense, we all gotta start somewhere.
Here we go.
If you're feeling sassy, you can do what the cool kids call a hot drop into a popular area. Just don't expect to last long.
I need some help over here.
Yikes. Dropping on the edges means you can practice your moves while you explore the map and, more importantly, pick up gear, aka looting.
I work hard for the money.
This is how you gather the weapons, ammo, and equipment you'll need to survive and fight your way to the final ring.
I'll high-five you all when I see you.
Oh, another pro tip, you can never have too much loot. If you can pick it up, pick it up. Now, once you feel like you've got the gear you need to generally kick some ass, it's time to start shooting. Pew, pew, pew. That's what guns sound like to me. This game is all about choosing your battles. Just because you can see someone doesn't mean you should start shooting at them.
Pushing.
Because if they're far away and you've only got a pistol, popping off at them is just gonna get their attention and say, hey, I don't like living very much and I really don't want to win this game, so please come kill me, like right now, please.
Ambush, ambush.
Yeah, do not do that. Just play smart and always use teamwork. Sheer skill only takes you so far. It's the squads who work together that twerk together. Well, they win. They win because of teamwork and working together.
I will save you or die trying.
So share your loot. Call out enemies.
Enemy over there.
And watch each other's backs. Oh, plus, there's this whole system of no words communication for you to use. Some of us kind of need it.
Let's defend here.
But you'll learn all about that in basic training. Speaking of which, you should probably head there now. Oh, be sure to say hi to my friend Bloodhound.
Have you prepared for your end? I have.
They're a total softie. All right, until next time, I'm Mirage, and it's time to get out of Dodge. I'm Mirage, and I need a massage. Yeah, that's really not working either. But I could use a massage. That sounds good.
Okay. So. Right. I'm gonna make sure I'm actually like on the live stream and talking. Yeah, right. So, whoa, what's going on? Right, so I just want to make this live stream basically because in the recent update, which I've went over most of the stuff, there's been a lot of stuff for orientation matches. It seems like the actual starting of the game is a lot longer now, rather than just kind of doing your training and then you can play. There's a lot more that you have to do, which I obviously really like that. I think it's really good. Obviously, I kind of don't like it because if I'm, if my friend is you know, new to the game and I want to play with us or whatever, then you'll have to go through like a whole process to like play. But long term, it's a way better system than what I have currently. What we have currently, well, used to have, I guess. What we used to have is you used to just sign up with your account, whatnot, get all your sign-in stuff done, finally get onto the thing, and then it would be like a season trailer that would just pop up, which had no real relevance to whoever's new at all. And then you've done the training, and then after your training, you just played, you know, and that's it. Apparently what's happened now is we get a new trailer that, as we just seen right there, was more of an introduction to the game. Like basically like highlighting some of the key things like looting, when to fight, when not to fight, things like that, just so that people get like, you know, a good footing when they play the game. And then right after that, you go into training, which we're going to do right now. I'm going to have to change all these settings as well, because all these settings are going to be different. But what we're going to do this stream... Oh, I took a little bit of damage there. What we're going to be doing this stream...
I am Bloodhunter. You can call me Bloodhound.
We're going to see what the orientation matches are. I don't want to smurf, like, really. I don't really actually want to smurf. So, I'm going to just obviously not kill everyone. I'm going to try my best not to. So, I'm not actually smurfing. I just want to see what it's actually like, because I want to see if it's good, because that would actually be like really good for new players. I'm trying to see where my footing settings are though. I don't know. I'll just change the settings that I know. So damage numbers are stacking. Yes, yes, yes. Interrupt the default button hints. I don't know if I have that on or not. I don't think I normally do. Anyway, ping past the... I can't remember what I have that on. Minimap rotation, yes. Auto sprint, yes. Double tap sprint, no. Jetpack control, hold. Arrow indicator. I don't know which one I have for this one. I don't have the arrow indicator, so I'm pretty sure it'll just be 2D. Right, taking damage closes death box and crafting menu. Yeah, no. Pop up on yes. Studio mode, yes. No. Yes, yes, yes. I don't really care about much of this. I'll do the vertical, I guess. Like that. And the laser sight as well. The blindness mode. Yeah. Oh, there's so many settings now, it's like insane. Here we go. Aim button, crouch button, interact reload. Fuck no. Right. I think I'm 5'4", maybe. I think it's 5'4". I normally play on. I play on steady. Look, dead zone, none. I remembered a lot of these. Bump that all the way up. Minimal FOV ability scaling disabled. Brightness. Why that changed? There we go. Right, and we can turn this stuff down, so sound effects down there, dialogue volume, there, music volume, there, volume, there. Very cool. I like how they also fixed this as well when you're using your D-pad and you're like changing the numbers here. It actually goes in increments of 5. There used to be a bug before where it like went up like increments of like 4 sometimes, then 5 sometimes, and that was really annoying because I wanted to get like, the exact number, like OCD me. But anyway, jump, slide,
Follow me.
crouch.
Sliding down hills increases speed.
Okay. We're here. Come on, Bloodhound.
Inside the territories, you can find supply bins that carry weapons and resources you will need to survive. Open one.
Yeah.
Your HUD will show what you have equipped. Follow the checklist to access and cycle through your inventory.
Just a sec. 1 second.
Okay.
Inside the supply bin, you will find a weapon and ammo. Arm yourself. The battle calls upon you. Slaughter as many targets as you wish. Each shot is important as well as the weapon you hold. Grab a second weapon. The field is full of choices. A powerful key to becoming an Apex legend is communication with your brethren. You can ping different locations, objects, and enemies depending on where you're looking. Follow the checklist to cycle through
Let's
your
go
pings.
this. Contact with iStyle. Speed went. Light ammo
All
here.
Father blesses you. Pathfinder will continue your training. I will see you again, my feline fighter.
Alright, there we go.
Together.
Hello.
Hi, friend. I'm Pathfinder. I'm excited to fight you in the ring, but first, let me give you some helpful tips. Working together in a squad is very important and very fun. Here is your squad mate, a digital utility Mockman intelligent example, or dummy for short. During
hello.
a match, you or your teammates can get knocked down. But don't worry, with skill, everyone can have the chance to be revived. Just approach your dummy and hold the prompt button on your HUD to revive them.
I think it doesn't actually have the lifeline revive.
Great. Welcome back, dummy. Now here's a good thing to know.
Hello, dummy.
Each one of us has a unique tactical ability. You are Lifeline, and you have a health drone that distributes health to anyone next to it. Give it a try and heal your friend. Just hit the tactical button on your HUD.
That's me up front.
To fix this, to fix the training, it used to be really buggy. Yep.
Great job. Helping out your squad is the best, but sometimes they die.
Rip.
Don't worry too much. You still have a chance to bring your friend back. Approach Dummy's stash and grab their banner.
Might be something good this way.
Great. You can use that banner to bring back your friend through any active respawn beacon. Approach the respawn beacon and, when prompted, be careful. It takes some time to contact the dropship. You could get shot. That wouldn't be good. You did it. Here they come.
Cool. I do have some thoughts about this that I'll see after. We're gonna move this live stream a little bit. Bottom right, we'll put a top. Where is it? There we go. Do that. Yeah, top center.
From large
That'll look better.
to high-tier body armor. Looks like Dummy needs some stuff. Here, call in your lifeline package to help them out. Approach it and open it up. Grab what you need or ping items for your friends. That's all for me. Great work. Remember, each one of us has different tactical and ultimate abilities, so give us all a try. I get to use zip lines to reach high places and move quickly.
What's that?
See you in the ring. Bye.
Ending training in 6 minutes. Wait, 6 seconds. I don't know. It's counting upwards. That didn't used to be a thing. Right, I'm assuming it might go like 30 seconds or something, and then... Yeah. Okay, that's buggy. Right. So, there we go. We've got orientation matches. Here we go. So all these other modes are locked still, because we need to do this. I'm assuming this is also locked. Oh no, it's not. Okay, this is not locked. They might have to update that. because someone could literally just start a custom match without even completing their orientation matches. So from my perspective, looking at this as like for example, like a new player, I look at I mean, first of all, you don't have any of the controller legends unlocked, which I think is pretty bad. What I would like crypto, where the fuck do I have? Oh, because the fucking thing for this season. What I would do this season is I would have personally how I would go about it is I would have one legend from the recon, the support, and controller class be unlocked, and 2 from the assault and skirmisher class be unlocked. So, for example, Bangalore and Revenant will be unlocked. Pathfinder and Wraith will be unlocked. Bloodhound will be unlocked. Gibraltar will be unlocked, and Corsic will be unlocked. That would mean that Lifeline would no longer be unlocked by default for new players. Don't know how that would work, but that's how I would personally go about it, because obviously the Assault and Skirmisher classes are like, you know, they've got more legends in there, and I'm pretty sure in the future they'll also have more legends in them as well, like a 2-to-3 ratio type of thing. So there really should be 2 legends that you get by default in both these 2 classes, and 1 in all these ones, because the fact that you don't have a single legend to try out in the controller class is a bit shit. So hopefully they'll add that in the future, maybe like to make it so Caustic and Mirage maybe are like 2 legends that you get off drop, because, you know, they were in the game at the very start, it's just they are still not, you know, got at the start. So maybe, I don't know, we'll see. It seems really weird now, because all the legends are just completely like separate apart from one another. But that's the first thing. They might have to change that a little bit. The second thing is the training. I like the training and how they fixed the bugs with it. There was quite a lot of bugs with like Pathfinder's voice lines kind of overlapping. So they fixed them, which I'm very happy about. I remember off ages ago it was like very weird, and for a new player that will be weird, of course. Also as well, there's some new bugs with the training thing. There was a counter that was ticking up to 20 when before it used to count down from 20, which I think is a bit weird. Also as well, something that I think they should do, which I've made concepts in the past, is make a legend page that actually goes over the backstory for the legend, how the abilities work, things like that, rather than having a screen like this. I feel like this was very rushed, if you ask me. Like this ability page is very rushed. It doesn't really look very appealing, for me personally. How I would do it is when you click on the legend, rather than be greeted to skins, banners, emote wheel, and finishers, there would be an about page before the skin one. And on that page, you'll obviously have Bangalore and whatever skins you have on or whatever on the right hand side, and then you'll also have on the left hand side, you'll have like abilities, what class she's in, what class abilities she has, things like that, as well as a backstory on Bangalore, and also have an option to switch the character on the right hand side to an ability preview, so you can actually see each and every ability that Bangalore has. Maybe a commentary over it, like, you know, the commentator that is normally on all the trailers, possibly have her explain, you know, the different abilities. I mean, right now we already have trailers on YouTube for all the Meet the Legend trailers, stuff like that. So Meet Bangalore, for example, they could simply just have Meet Bangalore play on the right hand side. Now I know some of the trailers are outdated, like Mirage is one, so they may have to update that one, but things like that would be great for new players, rather than having to go off abilities on these pages. They can have a more like confined look, and that's what I love this look right here. It's very similar to my concept that I had, where you have passive, tactical, ultimate, and then maybe bring these ones from over here over to this side. So then you have access weapon supply bins with the assault class, and carry extra ammo down here. You know, like, it would look very sleek and nice and appealing for new players. That's just my personal opinion. They could definitely improve that a little bit. I'm just giving all my opinions based on, like, just what I'm seeing for, like, a new player. Because, realistically, new players are, like, the biggest audience right now for this season. There's going to be a lot of new players coming, so you know, we need to make sure that they're actually going to have a good time, make sure that it actually feels appealing, because right now, Battle Royales aren't really appealing, and they need to make the effort there. I'm going to open this Apex pack. Oh, that's nice. Pretty cool. It's very weird. It doesn't seem like this. I don't know which one I have. Anyway, yeah. We're gonna go into a game now. Apparently, there's gonna be bots, so I'm gonna see what it's all about. I'm actually really excited to go into a game now. Now I know there's bots gonna be in it. Let's have a look. I don't know who to play. Probably 𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏. Yeah, I'll play 𝗏𝗏𝗁𝗏. Actually, I might play Pathfinder because Pathfinder's been buffed. Do them. Anyway. So I think there's 4 normal squads, so there might be some actual other players that are good, because, you know, they may also be smurfing. So we'll have a look at that. I'm just like observing, seeing what the experience is like. Because I think most of my concepts that I do are for like new players, making the stuff look nicer, more appealing, things like that, so that when new players come around the game, they have more fun. It makes more sense, things like that, and so I really hope they do a good job here. Because for me personally, I'm a little bit upset with the legend screen, especially when you're selecting a legend. Currently, you don't actually get a preview of the abilities, which I think is possibly a bug. Like the abilities that appear right here on the left hand side don't actually appear when you're changing your legend, which is really weird. So hopefully they change that. But we'll see. It's been a very long time to get into a match here. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Whenever you go ready up, does it fucking... It puts confetti everywhere when you're ready up. That's fucking fun. That's really cool. Too bad seeing if everybody get into a game. I think what's happening is possibly there might be a lot of new players. Oh no, here we go. I was like, oh, maybe there might be a load of new players. Maybe like they can't get us into the game. That's something they're gonna have to fix. Oh yeah, Kings Canyon. Forgot that we're going to Kings Canyon. Remember, an orientation matches. That's pretty fun. Okay, it actually says bot. All right, okay. You can see on the left hand side it says bot_CZAR. So I'm assuming I'm with 2 other actual people.
Fighting and to live in fear. Ready to go.
Today will be our day. Fight, Rika.
Right. And he's the jump master. I like that little feature there. I didn't actually notice that last time. Right. These are actual people. These are also actual people. Right. So we will see in the top left, in the top right hand corner, like bot,
Just picking a place.
bot this, bot that. Drop that a little bit.
Okay. How about here?
Prepare for battle.
Right. Definitely seems like all the different squads are going to their like their own little areas. I wonder if more squads go to like the hot drops and stuff. Doesn't seem like it, but you know. Oh, I love the rampage. It's funny because I haven't really played much of the Battle Royale, so this is literally like me playing the actual game. Okay. Let's see if this is a bot. It's not a bot.
Taking damage.
I am taking fire, friends.
Reloading.
Recharging shields.
Yeah, these are not bots.
Out of light ammo.
It's just you and me, friend.
Getting shot at. Enemy shield is cracked. I'm down. I need to get back in. Let's go that way. Enemy agent right here.
Enemy down.
Oh my god, these are actual people. Yeah, these are actual people. I think they're also Smurfs as well. It definitely seems like it. I think my teammates were actual new players, and they were Smurfs or something like that. Alright. I'm so glad the Rampage is battleground, like. So I think how it works is if you get top 5 many times, you get put in actual games. I haven't seen a single bot yet, so I don't know how many bots are in these games. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope it doesn't put us straight into an actual fucking game, because like I want to see a bot. I want to see one. And if there's not many of them, I swear it was this 4 normal teams and like the rest of them are bots. I swear it was someone said that. So I don't know, but they weren't bots, because we literally seen on the banners it said bot underscore and then whatever the name is. So they were not bots. Yeah, but it takes a while to fucking get games like. Yeah, they actually fucking blitzed the fuck out of me, whoever they were. I actually played Wraith, because Wraith unlocked, yeah. I haven't played Wraith yet, and I actually really like playing Wraith as well. Ooh. Right, here we go. So I'm assuming I get put with other actual people, and whoever else is playing gets put with actual other people as well. That's why that's probably why it takes longer to get into games, because it needs to put you with 3 people. Like, it needs to do that. I'm annoyed because I want to use the Rampage.
Prepared and ready.
Go on, try to stop me.
A match a day keeps the doctor away. Just kidding. I'm made of metal.
Introducing your champion.
Right, here we go. So, we have actual people. Yeah, okay.
This might be a good place to land.
What's this?
Okay.
These are actual people. It's so weird. I don't know who's like real. It's really fucking like what the fuck.
Here
Right.
we go. It's a long drop. Fun.
So the people landed nearby. They are definitely bots. 100%. Them ones are bots. So the team landed here. Wait, did they? Yeah.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Already inside.
Right. Here we go. The bots don't seem like I mean, they seem smart because I think the guy next to us is a bot.
Attention. First blood.
The battle happens quick. Be ready. Target over there.
Like that's a bot.
Opening fire.
Yeah, that's a bot. I can't control the flatline, so.
Shield broken. Reloading.
Yeah, that's a bot. It even says bot underscore Ali the Prodigy. Right, okay.
That's the last of that squad.
There, I'm happy now because we've found a bot. We've found one. No, I found a full team, but you know.
Reloading.
Right, so it seems like all the bots go to the edges of the map, I think, because that's what I've seen when I was skydiving down. They all go to the edges of the map. So chances are if you go like to hot drop locations or whatever, where like normal people might actually go, then you'll probably come across actual people like last game. I think there was 2 different actual teams last game, and no bots. So I think I just got unlucky that game, but and then obviously if you find a bot team, then it'll say bot underscore and then whatever name they've assigned to it, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Need to recharge my shields.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package coming in.
Yeah. These guys definitely don't look. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's the care pack coming down.
I know where the next care package is dropping.
Evo
map.
shield. What I would like is if, like, when you scan the care pack, it came down quicker. Like, that would be cool. Shit, this book now.
A shooter.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 3.
Barely fucking see them, like.
I am taking fire, friends. Opening fire on the enemy.
You can barely see them because of the sun. Yeah. These are actual people! Fuck's sake. Right, this knife needs to revive. Okay, she can't. These are actual people. What the fuck? You can't tell whether they're actual people or bots. You just can't tell. Until you push them and then, oh, they're actual people. What the fuck? Yeah, it definitely seems like the actual people go more towards the center and then the bots go towards the outside. So if you want to fight loads of bots, then you can do that. But for the casual player, this is good, but it still doesn't defeat the smurfing problem fully, because as you can tell, I'm still getting other players that are the same skill. You know? Like, there's still other players that are obviously smurfing here to see what the new, the thing's like. So I still feel like smurfing's going to be a thing. I mean, it's good that they've done it, because then less people are affected by smurfing per match. And so they can actually still kill bots and whatnot. But I think the skill gap between bots, as you've seen, they literally stand still in the middle of the open. And people who got cover, as you see in that fight, they got cover, they're separated apart, they all have different abilities. You know, they made it very difficult for us to actually, like, fight there against them. Like, the normal player would not know, like, what's going on. Because they just fought a team, for example, that were just piss easy to fight, and they're like, oh, that's pretty good, and then they just come across a team like that. You know, like Smurfs. So I feel like possibly reducing the teams that are not bots down a little bit, because realistically having bots in a game, yes, it's great and all that, but they need to kind of strengthen them a little bit, I feel. Maybe have different levels of bots. Maybe have like an easy bot, a medium difficulty, and a difficult bot, maybe. So like how I have currently in skill-based matchmaking, I have some, easier teams, some more difficult teams to kill, things like that. Possibly have things like that. And like escalate it as well. So the first game you have, maybe if you, get a very high position, then make it slightly harder. Put some more of the harder bots in, maybe. And then eventually, once they've kind of got the grips of just basic things, then put them into actual games. I think that might be the better way to go around it, rather than having the actual players be the difficult teams. I think they're trying to go for here, rather than having that and like allowing smurfing to happen. They could possibly go for different levels of bots. That's just my opinion about that. I'm not probably going to get to another game here because it's taking forever. So I guess my concluding thoughts for this is basically it's good, but it still needs some work. I like how they are making these things, these little changes for new players, and hopefully in the future we can see more things like this for new players, because we still don't have like weapon descriptions. Like when you hover over a weapon right now, you don't get any description or nothing about it. You don't get any information about the weapon. You are basically forced to go in the firing range to test it out. For new players, they might want to have a look in the menu to see the difference between all the assault rifles, because currently in the firing range, to look at all the assault rifles, you would have to go to the energy category to pick up the Havoc and the Nemesis, and you can only pick up 2, remember? And then you have to go over to the light category to pick up the R301 and compare it with what you thought the other 2 were like. And then you have to remember all that whilst you're picking up the Flatline and Hemlock to try them 2 out. And that's just the assault class. Then we'll have, obviously, the submachine guns, light machine guns, marksman rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns, and pistols. Of all them other classes as well, and you're going to have to, you can see how much of a, for new players, how confusing that is when they don't have a simple description or like stats about the weapon. Like even just a simple thing like down in the bottom right hand corner that says fire rate, range, the damage output, maybe the drop off range, things like that. Like just there's so many different things that could have their accuracy, like loads of different things, and that would help new players, because I think players that are mainly coming to this game are either from like Overwatch, possibly Call of Duty, and Call of Duty, like historically, has had them stats next to weapons. They've had the range, damage statistics, and everything. So something like that they can just easily take from like Call of Duty or Halo as well, would be very nice, and people would know what the fuck that means as well. It wouldn't be confusing or nothing. People would know like, oh yeah, this is what the weapon stats are. So something possibly in the future we could see, just for new players, and obviously for people like me as well. Like I always forget which one's faster between the Prowler, R9, and Volt, and Car. Like, which one is actually faster? Obviously, it is the R99, but some people might not know that. You know, then it's the car, then it's the Volt. But you wouldn't know that if you played the game as much as I do, you know what I mean? So, I think just little things like that could definitely do, hopefully in the future. Overall, though, the season looks really good. I think, like, having a break from releasing Legends is definitely a good thing and healthy thing for the game. But I think if they make it too much of a habit, then people might stop playing, because that is what brings the hype. And the sad thing is, as well, is that they could have released all this stuff, I feel, with a new Legend, and it would have brought even more hype, because not only would you have had all these new abilities, which are essentially there's 7 new abilities basically being added to the game. Not only do you have all these abilities being added, but you also have a new Legend to try out. Like, that would be amazing. But obviously they want to prioritize, like, spacing out the seasons, spacing out the content, things like that. So it makes sense, but also at the same time, you know, if they make it too much of a habit to not release Legends every single season, then people might switch off, and a similar thing to Overwatch may happen, where people just go to a new, fresh game. And so, what, you know, my solution for that is by making Legends more, like, have more of an incentive to play other Legends and take off other Legends certain days. So, for example, I made a concept ages ago, and a lot of people, like, disagree with this, but I still stand by it. And that is to have, for example, you know, Wraith, maybe today Wraith, maybe there might be a little thing that pops up on the right hand side over here where it says, like, 25% extra XP. You know, a little incentive to play Wraith for a day. If you play Wraith, you get more XP, things like that. You get your battle pass done. Little incentive to play a little bit, try a new Legend out, things like that. And then maybe the next day it might be Gibraltar. If you play Gibraltar, then you get 25% extra XP. So little things like that. And then obviously on the other hand, have Legends that, of course, you can't play a day. So maybe Newcastle might say, temporarily you cannot play them, or something like that. Temporarily disabled for a day, something like that. Just because right now, obviously, we're getting to a point where there's a load of Legends, and if they keep releasing more and more Legends, of course the problem's going to come about, where there's going to be too many Legends to balance the game. And also another fix, just sidetrack as well, another fix for that solution, for that whole problem, I guess, of like having too many Legends, and obviously, like, you know, every single Legend has 3 abilities. You know, you can see on the left-hand side, you have the passive, tactical, and ultimate. How I vision the future of the game is eventually they may add another similar season to what they have today, well, yesterday, and basically add new passives. So this season, they've added new class passives for each and every class. Possibly in the future, we might see passive number 1, passive number 2. For example, that's why I brought up Mad Maggie right here. You can see her passive consists of temporarily highlight enemies you've damaged, and then also move faster with shotguns. So that's 2 different passives in the same ability. Same thing with Bloodhound that just recently got a buff, / nerf. You have the foes leave behind clues for you to find, and then you also have White Ravens may appear to guide you to battle and charge your abilities. So there's 2 different abilities. You see what I mean? Same thing with Wattson as well. You have Ultimate Accelerants fully charge Wattson's ultimate, and she can carry more Ultimate Accelerants. And then you have Wattson slowly restores her shields over time. So Legends like that already have 2 different passives, but it's not shown as 2 different passives. You see what I mean? And so what they could do is actually do that, show it as 2 different passives on the left-hand side here, but then also expand that to all the other Legends, so every other Legend has 2 passives. So essentially everyone has 5 abilities. You have 2 passives, a tactical, an ultimate, and a class passive. Or 2 class passives if you some of the other Legends. in some classes like support or assault. So yeah, there's clearly some things that could do in the future to like mitigate the whole legend pool. But overall, I'm very excited for the future of the game. Playing this today, I thought it was gonna be way easier, but it definitely seems that there's some Smurfs going around. Obviously trying the new orientation matches, getting a feel of it, seeing what it's like. So it will be difficult for new players right now, but I think as time goes on, there'll be less Smurfs because they realise there's no actual reward right now for playing them matches. I'll even show you right now as well. I've been playing Wraith that game, and I'll show you where's me trackers. Yeah, no kills, no damage, nothing. I mean, I guess that one goes up, but like, none of your damage stats go up, nothing like that. Nothing goes up, so you get no reward from it. Your badges don't count. I don't even think you get XP. Do you get XP? You get no XP, as you can see. No XP for playing as well. So you literally get nothing from playing these matches, and you essentially just have to play them until it realizes, yeah, I think you're ready to play the actual game. And I think it's very smart. So hopefully Smurfs do go down because of that, because there's literally no reward from playing it. As soon as the game realizes what skill level you are, you get put into that skill bracket. So all the Smurfs that have been getting, 20 kills a game in these bot lobbies, you're not going to have any rewards from it, and you're just going to get put into higher lobbies anyway. So you're going to have probably 20 minutes of fun, and that's probably going to be it. And then you have to make a new account, which takes another 20 minutes because you have to go through all the training and all that stuff again. So I think it's definitely a solution-ish for smurfing, possibly in the future. So I might return to this in the future sometime, but right now, it looks alright. So yeah, thanks for watching this live stream. I'm going to upload this on the main channel, just because, just get people's opinions and stuff about it all. And I've also got a pretty cool concept that I don't want to tease or nothing right now. But I got a pretty cool concept coming up later today. I'm going to post as well. So yeah, keep a lookout for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.